about to say is not meant to demonize a certain group of people, but it's not uncommon for survivors of narcissistic abuse to get involved with somebody who has avoidant attachment issues after having been involved with a narcissist. Why is that? Because there's this weird in-between stage of not having healed when you're with a narcissist to fully having healed and learned your lessons, yeah? You can go on the healing journey, you can go into therapy, counseling, whatever, and you may even consider yourself healed. But there's still this trial and error phase, yeah, in between until you find the real one. And at times there's still some residual left, you know, some little wounds that haven't fully healed, and then we realize, okay, well, there's still some work that needs to be done. And that is often when you get involved with somebody who has an avoidant attachment, often dismissive avoidant, and you find yourself in a very similar pattern as you had with a narcissist. Again, I'm not here to demonize people with an avoidant attachment. You as a survivor yourself can even develop an avoidant attachment, yeah? Because you suddenly become so afraid of putting yourself out there again, or you still have more healing to do, or you're simply done with dating and you feel better off alone. But what happens quite often is that we survivors, when we find ourselves with somebody who is a dismissive avoidant or of any other avoidant attachment style, we come with excuses. We tell ourselves, well, at least I'm not dealing with a narcissist, or, well, the person is trying their best. I know they are not trying to hurt me. They're having an avoidant attachment style. What you really need to recognize is that this person with an avoidant attachment style also needs to do their own healing. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. And we find ourselves, again, in the same pattern that we have almost lived with a narcissist, yeah, trying to fix the other person. And then you realize, okay, well, there's still stuff that I need to work on, obviously, yeah, because you shouldn't find yourself in a position with another person where every day becomes a struggle, where every day you have to walk on eggshells to not trigger somebody or trigger even yourself, yeah? So once again, it's not uncommon for a survivor of narcissistic abuse to find themselves in a similar position with somebody who has an avoidant attachment style in the next relationship. But everything is a lesson in life, and we can all only do better.